Hello, guys. Welcome back to the channel. It is episode 2 of the Sydney Thunderfans podcast, and I'm on here today with my co-host Charlie. How are you going today, mate?
Yeah, pretty good. Feeling excited for the BBL season to start. Cannot wait.
Yeah, well said. Today we'll be talking about Thunder's signings so far this BBL season. Um, any thoughts on that so far, mate?
Yeah, it's good to see that old players and also new players come into the team. So it's good to see. Can't wait to see more players come in.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on the new signing of Nick Maddinson recently?
Yeah, it's a good signing. Not don't know him that much, but can't wait to see him in action. So David Warner as well. But yeah, cannot wait.
Yeah, my thoughts on Maddinson joining. I think he's been one of those like overrated slash underrated player just in this competition. And I think he's going to be like a really helpful player for us this season. I cannot wait to see what he can do with the team and see what he can do.
Yeah, most definitely. It'll be really cool to see him in action. That I haven't seen him play that much. I was actually watching one of his games played a few days ago, and he doesn't do too bad. So cannot wait.
Yeah, he's really good. What are your thoughts on the Warner re-signing?
Oh, it was good. I couldn't believe it. I'm speechless. But it's good. We get him all season now. Um, I hope he does good for the batting as well because last year we struggled a bit on the batting, and yeah, cannot wait.
Yeah, and the draft is on this Sunday. Who do you want to see? What international player?
Oh, not sure. I as much as I want Hales back, I'm not sure. I forget who it was, but yeah, I can't remember. What was the list again? I forget, but yeah, I wouldn't mind Hales coming back in. But what do you think?
Yeah, I'm pretty keen actually for the season to come ahead, but the draft is like the most important bit of the season. Just those little moments you can get in the draft, what type of player you can get, what type of X factor player that can help you win games. Like for starters, the Sydney Smash, those big type games. But I said yesterday on episode 1 with the Stars podcast, I said I'd get Shadab Khan from Pakistan. I think you've heard of him. Have you heard of him?
Yeah, I've heard his name pop up a few times in the cricket community.
Yeah, I'm picking him because I think he can win us the like most important games that can put us into the big games, like the finals, the Big Bash final, and I think he can do that.
Yeah, most definitely. It'll be good to see him play. Get amongst the big bash as well. He's also used to the big games too, so can't wait.
Yeah, same here. Righto, we should get straight into it, into the big important stuff. What do you think of, like, give me a thing, what do you think about Warner's re-signing, as I said before, but give me some more info about that. What is he going to do this season? How is he going to help the playing group?
Well, as we know, he's retired from the international cricket, so I hope coming from that, he's going to focus more on his batting, which will be good to see. But I'm not too sure about David Warner. He can be reliable at times, as we all know, but I hope to see his batting really improve.
Yeah, and also the Nick Maddinson signing. What was your first like response and thought when you heard his signing?
Well, when I heard his signing, it was pretty good. Like I said, I don't know much about him, but I hope he can do a lot for us. But when I heard it, it was good. Another guy, another player to the team, can play alongside David Warner. So I hope he enjoys that. So yeah.
Yeah, my thoughts. I'll give you a bit of info. What I reckon. I think Maddinson over the years has struggled. To be fair, with his batting, I think the bowlers have just worked out his weaknesses, and he cannot put up with it at his at the top level. I think he can do damage early, but struggle towards the end. But I think he's the guy that can be reliable and have good leadership to the young players and help them out because he's been there and done all he can. He's been in the test side before, and I hope he can just bring a lot of confidence to the playing group after that embarrassing season in Big Bash 13.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely. Yeah, he's batting over the past years. He's lacked it a bit in the big games, and like you said, all the bowlers have kind of worked out his weakness in batting, so it kind of lacks his batting. But hopefully this year it all turns around, and it's a good season for him.
Yeah, and we'll be talking for about 5 more minutes. What do you think of like the draft? I've been talking to the Melbourne Stars podcast recently yesterday, and he said he likes the draft, maybe a little bit more improvements. What do you think of like the Big Bash draft, and do you think it should have some more improvements in the future?
Oh yeah, yeah, most definitely. As we know, clubs tend to usually pick the big names of the draft, but I think yeah, it does really need to improve a lot next season. But I'm not sure. There's a few I don't know on there, but yeah, what do you think of it?
Yeah, I recently think the first year of it was really good. The second year was just a bit of a letdown, really, with lack of players signing, and it was just a bit of an embarrassment to the Big Bash. Like, not much well-known players were getting picked.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely. Like you said, the players in the draft they weren't that like yeah, it wasn't. It was pretty embarrassing for the Big Bash community, but I think these days they want more players to sign that have bigger names to the cricket community too. But yeah, hopefully next season it's a better draft. Throughout the seasons it hasn't been the best, but yeah, not too happy about this season's one.
Yeah, and Zaman Khan, remember him last year? He can be retainable in the draft, so that will be handy if we can get him back. But we have got that Wes Agar and just a bit too much bowlers, and I don't think he could fit in again. And with that, Alex Hales, the batsman, we got a little bit too much batsmen with Maddinson heading into the team now. But I'm not too sure who we're gonna get. Like, I think Trevor Bayliss will be strongly thinking of getting just the experienced players, the players that have been in the group for the longest, like Hales, and I think he'll be targeting him.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely. I was thinking what Trevor Bayliss would pick, but as you said, we got Wes Agar and a lot of other bowlers. But yeah, Madison also as a batsman. I hope we can get Hales. He does a lot of good to the batting lineup for the Thunder and opens it out well. So I do hope we get him.
Yeah, so in this podcast thing, we're gonna plan a bit of the live that reaction vlog we're doing of the Thunder Heat. Is that confirmed that we're gonna do that? The Thunder Heat.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely. I'll get a few things sorted, and it'll be good.
Yeah, and we might go to a game maybe at Monica for the PM's 11 versus India. We've just been planning that recently. I'm not too sure, but maybe we could go to the Thunder Stars at Monaco also, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. I'm really fingers crossed to that. The PMs. So the one in Monaco, I really hope we can get there. I've got high hopes for it, but if we do, it'll be a ripper of a vlog. So cannot wait for that.
Yeah, we need to get to a few Thunder games, maybe that Monaco one, as we just touched on there. But what are your early ladder predictions for the Big Bash so far? Like with their squads, where would you be placing them so far? Which team?
For the whole ladder, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole ladder. So I'm not too sure for. I think I think Heat and Scorchers they would have a pretty tight battle for first and second, but I'll go Heat first, Scorchers second, maybe or Sixers. Maybe I'm not too sure here. Sixers maybe third. I hope Thunder can at least get fourth, even in the top five. But yeah, that's my top five. Six, I'm not too sure. Maybe it's hard on the top of my head because all the new players and things, but maybe strikers or not sure. But I don't really have high hopes in Renegades this year. I know this is just about Thunder, but Renegades they're not looking as good, are they, this year and previous years, are they?
Oh yeah, they've got that good signing of Josh Brown that can really help them with their top order batting lineup. But I think they've just got too much inexperienced players. To be fair, they've got some old players, but some of them are a little bit inexperienced. But to our team, the Sydney Thunder, we've got. So I'll read out the team. So far we've got Warner and Cam Bancroft as openers so far. And then at 3, we've got Nick Maddinson, Sam Billings, Ollie Davies. We've got Jason Sanger, Daniel Sams. We've got McAndrew, the captain, Chris Green. We've got Tanvir Sanger, and we've got Wes Agar, we've got Hatcher, Constas, Solzman. Yeah, the list goes on really, and Jilks. So yeah, we need to get these few experienced players that we've already got, which can help us win these massive titles. And I really think we have a chance this year, not being biased.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely. Like you said, the batting order is really good this year. With Warner in play and Madison, but I really want to see Ollie Davies spark up this year. He's my one of my favourite players in Sydney Thunder, but last year he did a lot of damage to the team, and he just struck it away and just really led the team to the good wins. But he's also good on the boundary lines. But like you said, the Renegades don't have that much experienced players. But I hope Thunder can at least get top five. What do you reckon they will finish up as?
Yeah, I think they changed it last year to top 4, so it's going to change the final system like last year, but I can understand top 4 because there's 8 teams, 4 teams in, 4 teams out. But yeah, my top 4 so far at 4 would be the Thunderous, 3 would be Sixers, 2 would be Scorchers, and 1 would be the Heat. I think for us, we've just got to get that good start, don't we? Just get those 2 good wins. We've got strikers and sixers up early. So, how do you think we'll go in those 2 games? And what are your thoughts on the draw? Like the first 2 games were against strikers and sixers.
Yeah, so strikers, as we know, there's a good team. They do like to come out early, but like you said, we really do need to come out early with a few wins, get up right up on the top of the ladder, and get up in that top position. But Sixers on the other hand, Sydney Smash, it can be a little difficult at times, come down to a nail biter, but Sixers somehow always come home with a win. But I really hope we win against both teams. But what do you reckon?
Yeah, we haven't beat the Sixers since 2020, and that was in COVID times. We versed them at the Adelaide Oval. Um, yeah, Alex Hales got 100 that game, his first 100 for the Thunder. But yeah, it was a long time ago. It seems a long time ago, 4 years ago now. So we have been the younger brother of the Sixers for a long time now. So we need to turn up in these big matches against them and show them who's boss, really. But we've got 4 home games early. The Stars one doesn't count as a home game, but we can treat it as a home game. And no Albury this year. What are your thoughts of that?
Yeah, no, Aubrey. Well, as us living near it, it's a bit devastating. But yeah, it's a good playing field. Very strong, but yeah, it's not the best.
Yeah, and to finish up this podcast, we'll be saying what we'll be including in this reaction vlog.
In the what one?
The Thunder Heat one when we go to your place.
Yeah, not I haven't really spoken about it. Just gotten the details about it and stuff. But after I think we're gonna be doing or before our predictions and a little backyard cricket game. But not sure. Comment below on this podcast what you would like to see.
Yeah, we'll be doing a test match at 150 subs. We're on 138 now. We need 12. Um, once we reach probably 140 subscribers by tomorrow, if we have time, we'll get back on here and we'll do our 5 players that we'll pick around the world in our test team.
Yeah, sounds good. We're so close to 150. We've come such a long way from just about 10 subscribers to 150. So yeah, cannot wait to see what how it plays out. But yeah, just share the channel around and hope to get 150
Yeah,
soon.
yeah, I can't wait. Just before we end, I'd like to thank all of you guys for just supporting us, um, including the Melbourne Stars, Mighty Melbourne Stars podcast. They've helped us a lot recently with sharing the channel around. They've done exceptional with that, and they're just helping us really trying to reach that well-known milestone. And
Yeah,
I cannot wait just for the test summer to start really against India. I can't wait for the Big Bash. Hopefully the Thunder win the title. I just cannot wait. And what's your expectations of the Thunder this year, mate?
expectations. Yeah, they're very high. So is the confidence. It is very high. Um, I really do hope we come out really early. That's what we really need. We do struggle from that in the past, but yeah, I really hope we win the comp this year. But yeah, I'm not too sure.
My expectations are pretty high as yours, mate. A lot of heartbreak has been going on in the last couple of seasons with us boys, but I reckon they're going to do it for us this year. They're going to make us proud supporters, even if we don't win it, even if we just win more than one game, get into the finals. I'll be happy. I just want to see this team succeed into the future, and I cannot wait for this season.
Yeah, cannot wait. Finals, here we come.
Rightio, guys. Thank you for just joining. Hopefully you like this podcast, the Thunder signings and Thunder chat. Anything you want to say before we finish, mate?
No, not really. Thank you to the Mighty Stars podcast YouTube channel for the advice and tips. Really helps out the channel, and thank you guys for helping us out. So yeah, thank you.
So for our Thunder game this year, feel free to come over and get a photo. We'll be here. Thanks for the support, and most importantly, up the Thunder.
Yeah, up the Thunder.
Thanks for coming on, mate.
That's all right.
Let's go Thunder.
Let's go.